This week on Brooklyn Review, a rise in hate crimes in Brooklyn. Poverty in Borough Park's Orthodox Jewish community. A sneak peek at rehearsals. Brooklyn is home to some 380,000 Jewish people, and among those, nearly 30% struggle to get by. It's a problem outlined in a recent study showing Brooklyn's Orthodox Jews as the poorest in the city. Next, Max Dickstein visits the neighborhood of Borough Park to look at community efforts to alleviate Jewish poverty.
The new study was conducted by the nonprofit group City Harvest and released in October. It suggests that more than 156,000 Brooklyn Jews live in poverty. That's 69% of New York City's Jewish poor. Researchers also found that 30% of Jewish households in Brooklyn live in poverty. Jewish families struggle because high birth rates and long life expectancies lead to sizable families and a large elderly population.
It's not just the desperately poor who need help. There are special costs to modern Orthodox Jewish existence, like tuition for extensive schooling, kosher food, and in some areas very high rents. It creates a situation where even the middle class needs some help from time to time.
There are families who come to us not because they ask, because a close friend or neighbor has been in their house and has seen the refrigerator and knows that it's empty.
Oneg Shabbos is a food pantry that's growing rapidly to get help to those who need it. The Deutsch family founded Oneg Shabbos a decade ago to provide end-of-the-week Shabbat packages for a few families in their congregation. These days, they prepare packages for about 1,000 families, filling their basement with eggs, bread, fruit, chicken, and other nutritious goods.
Chickpeas, it's protein. These are things that, families need.
Oneg Shabbos relies on donations from private companies and wealthy community members, and from the Food Bank for New York City.
We serve everybody, not only Jews. We serve anybody that needs help. We don't turn anybody away.
The ones with the blue here are extra larges.
Rabbi Deutsch says he's looking for more space. There are signs that the ability for food pantries to alleviate the effects of Jewish poverty is reaching its limit. One long-running Borough Park food pantry, called Oneg Shabbos, declined to be interviewed. The group feeds some 600 families each Shabbat, but fears that television exposure would create an increased demand for services that it simply couldn't satisfy. Elsewhere in the neighborhood, Masbia serves 130 catered meals each night. It's a soup kitchen, but it looks and acts like a restaurant.
When wealthy people hear about Masbia and hear about the need, they can't believe they're really brothers and sisters of the community just sitting here. People just open their wallets.
It's all part of a continuing effort to ease the struggles of Brooklyn's Jewish poor. From Borough Park, Max Dickstein, Brooklyn Review.